Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Rating Lakers players versus Timberwolves, LeBron James puts on vintage performance. Luka Doncic struggled offensively again as LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves 111-102 in an exciting Thursday night showing. LeBron James powered the Los Angeles Lakers to their fourth straight victory Thursday night, posting 33 points and 17 rebounds in a hard-fought 111-102 win over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Austin Reeves added 23 points, while Luka Doncic contributed 21 points and 13 rebounds as the Lakers improved to 14-3 since January 21. Los Angeles dominated early, building a 23-point lead in the second quarter, but Minnesota clawed back, even after losing Anthony Edwards to an ejection late in the third. The Timberwolves cut a 15-point fourth-quarter deficit to just 3, but Doncic silenced the rally with a clutch off-balance three-pointer as the shot clock expired, pushing the Lakers' lead back to 7. James matched his season high with 17 rebounds and hit a key early three to give Los Angeles a 47-24 advantage, setting the tone for another strong performance as the surging Lakers continue their playoff push. Let's provide a grade for every Laker on Thursday night. LeBron put on a dominant all-around performance, leading his team with 33 points while pulling down 17 rebounds and dishing out 6 assists. His efficiency was solid, shooting 11 of 21 from the field and knocking down 4 three-pointers. Even at this stage of his career, he controlled the game's tempo, making big plays on both ends and providing leadership throughout. His impact was undeniable despite 4 turnovers, finishing with a game-high +12 ±. Reeves provided a strong offensive boost, scoring 23 points and efficiently getting to the free throw line, where he converted 11 of 12 attempts. His ability to draw fouls and knock down shots kept the defense on edge, and he contributed 6 rebounds and 5 assists to round out his performance. He did have 4 turnovers, but his defensive activity, including 2 steals, helped make up for it. Mark Cuban shares true feelings over rooting against Luka Doncic. Mark Cuban was in attendance to watch Luka Doncic take on the Dallas Mavericks for the first time since his bombshell trade to the Los Angeles Lakers. Cuban could be seen during the game jokingly booing his former star player, with even Doncic responding by telling him to shut up in jest. But after the game, the billionaire expressed dissatisfaction to ESPN's Ramona Shelburne over rooting against Doncic. Former Mavericks owner Mark Cuban, who sat courtside in a pair of Luka 1 shoes to Tuesday's game, took in the absurdity of the moment. Each time Doncic touched the ball, Cuban made a show of booing him. At one point, Doncic turned to Cuban, smiled and said, "Shut up, Mark." But when asked by ESPN's Tim McMahon what it was like to root against Doncic, Cuban said, "I hated it." During the game, fans got a glimpse of Cuban's emotions, as he couldn't do anything but let on a helpless smile after Doncic made a massive 3 from deep to help the Lakers extend their lead in the first half. Cuban has made it no secret that he wasn't in favor of trading Luka Doncic away from the Mavericks. The former Mavs majority owner, also of Shark Tank fame, tried to put a stop to the deal when he got wind of it, but it was too late. Cuban had a curt but hopeful reaction in the immediate aftermath of the deal being formalized between the Lakers and the Mavericks. The eccentric business mogul sold his majority ownership stake to the Adelson family recently, but still retained a minority stake, and supposedly, some say in basketball matters. However, this deal being carried out right under Cuban's nose by Mavericks GM Nico Harrison seems to suggest he may not have as much power over the Mavericks as he thought. Despite being an official spokesperson for the Mavericks, Cuban has made no bones about his disdain for the deal. He compared trading Luka Doncic away from the Mavericks to a trade for Windows 11 in exchange for Windows 10. One can imagine that if Cuban had any power over the Mavericks' basketball operations, this deal would not have taken place. In fact, Cuban once said that if he had to choose between trading Luka or getting a divorce, he would pick the latter. Doncic didn't really have a great game on the scoring front, putting up 19 points, 15 rebounds, 12 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks while shooting 35.3% from the field, 14.3% from beyond the arc, and 75% from the free throw line. Regardless of Doncic's struggle scoring the ball, the visual of him in a Lakers jersey playing against the team he went to the NBA Finals less than a year ago with will hurt Mavs fans. Hopefully, this deal works out well for both sides in the years to come. But as a Mavericks fan, it is hard to be optimistic about the situation right now. Former North Carolina Tar Heels star linked as possible target to join Lakers. The North Carolina Tar Heels have sent quite a few players to the NBA over the years. Currently, they have quite a few former standouts playing at the professional level. Cam Johnson may not be one of the most talked about former North Carolina basketball players, but he has started making a big name for himself. After hearing his name mentioned in a ton of rumors ahead of the NBA trade deadline, he's expected to be a popular name in the offseason as well. With that being said, where could Johnson end up if the Brooklyn Nets do end up moving him? Zach Buckley of Bleacher Report has suggested that the Los Angeles Lakers could look to acquire Johnson to join Luka Doncic and LeBron James. With Doncic and Austin Reeves in the backcourt, this club needs all the perimeter protection it can get, he wrote. Johnson is a sturdy enough defender with some flexibility on that end, though he'd make his biggest mark by helping this team increase its three-point output. Bringing in more shooters around Doncic and James would be a wise decision. Johnson has been putting together the best season of his career to date. Throughout the course of the 2024-25 NBA season thus far, Johnson has played in 43 games. He has averaged 19.1 points per game to go along with 4.1 rebounds and 3.0 assists. Johnson has also shot 48.4% from the floor and 40.9% from the three-point line. Johnson would be a very intriguing pickup for the Lakers. He wouldn't come cheap, but if they can get him, it wouldn't be a bad move at all. At 28 years old, Johnson has truly found his way into the NBA. Over the years, he has been a quality role player. This season, he has started taking on more of a leadership and top option type of role for the Nets. All of that being said, Johnson is going to be talked about a lot during the offseason. Los Angeles may not have enough to acquire him, but it's an intriguing fit. He would help take pressure off of Doncic and James and would make the Lakers an even more serious contender in the Western Conference. And you, fan? What do you think of Cam Johnson's situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.